Right, so here's Luke Harris, 500cc solo this year. What made you sort of want to move up to the 500cc class this year?
I think now, as I'm getting a bit older, I'm trying to progress a little bit more. I think with running 500, you get a bit more opportunity to go to Europe. So you know, it's something that I'd really like to do. So we kind of decided in the winter that as I'm getting a little bit older now, the opportunities will sort of decline a little bit more. So I think now's sort of the time to sort of venture on and try and see what we can do. Yeah.
Are you pleased so far with the way it's going?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think every meeting I'm doing, it's getting a bit more progressive. I've had some new bikes this winter as well, so we're trying to get used to them still. But yeah, it's going really well at the moment.
Well, I know also you have some rides on Speedway. Is that something you also want to progress?
Yeah, I haven't sort of rode competitive Speedway for a few years now. But I've always sort of wanted to try and get out on them as much as I can when I'm not doing Grasstrack. So I have a few meetings booked this year, which will sort of help keep me sharp as much as I can. And then we'll just sort of take it meeting by meeting and see what opportunities come.
Going back to the grass, I guess everything is sort of progressing and pointing towards the Masters. That's your sort of main goal this year?
Yeah. I mean, I've had a few Masters appearances before, but more so some of them have been wild cards. But doing it off my own back, I think, will be a lot more rewarding. So I know I can run with the front runners. It's just trying to get the best out of myself on the day.
Okay, thanks very much, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, so we was here in Clark, Ian Clark, GT140's rider. But you must be pleased with the way the season started for you in 2024.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have gone much better. I had a really good season last year, so like anything this year is a bonus really, because I'm another year older, 65, you know what I mean? It's like, shouldn't be racing really.
What is it about the GT140s then that sort of is appealing?
Well, my only reason I done it was because obviously when I finished riding Speedway, well, I smashed my knee up, I couldn't ride anymore in 88, 89. So I packed up for injury. 30 years later I had a knee replacement done, and which allowed me basically to ride again, but only the smaller engines, because there's only got about a 90-degree movement in it, and it's the one I put down, which is obviously why I didn't ride. But it's why I packed up riding originally, because if I caught it on the ground or anything like that, it'd do serious damage. So obviously I packed up and carried on working until I couldn't really.
Okay, the GT140s, what are they like for maintenance wise?
Very easy. They got fuel. They only run on like just pump fuel. I'll probably have it serviced twice a year, twice a year. But there's only rings and stuff like that. It's really cheap compared to the others, the other classes. There's no comparison really.
I guess that's one of the reasons why it's so appealing, and it seems to hold the trackers
easy to get started. Definitely get started with. I wouldn't say they teach you to ride though, because they're not. The engines aren't powerful enough to slide and stuff like that. It's more like it might get you into the sport, but if you want to go, if you're young and you want to go anywhere, then you need to be riding a bigger engine really.
Okay, you're the current.
It's alright for the old blokes like us, because obviously it's all we can ride, but if I was young, I'd be riding something a bit more exciting, put it that way.
You're the current 140 GT140's champion.
Yeah.
I guess as the season sort of goes on, you're looking at that, and that's your sort of main goal.
Whoever I've done last year really is me, which I've got to try and go head for again this year. So British Championship, the Isle of Wight Masters, which I won on the Speedway track, and the GT140 Gold Cup. It's sort of a lot of a bit of a treble thing. So unfortunately, obviously, if I won it all last year, I haven't really got any other way to go than down. So I've got to hope that things keep carrying on. So I mean, it started off well. I'm definitely one of the oldest in the class. So eventually, I suppose, age might.
Okay, thanks.
But I think I'm only about 30 at the moment.
Okay, thanks very much, and
No
best of
worries.
luck for the rest of the
No
season.
worries. Thank you very much.